So if you've been on the internet at all in the past 6 months or so, you've seen a ton of videos and information and basically like groundbreaking news about ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Videos about how to make $10,000 a month with ChatGPT, why ChatGPT is going to take your job, why ChatGPT is like the next best thing since sliced bread.
The list just goes on and on.
For myself, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit ignorant on the fact that I've kind of ignored this tool, and you guys have seen me try it a couple times, and that's really the extent of what I've used it for, being somebody that runs an Amazon FBA business full time. As you guys know, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and there's been constant new things that have popped up in the industry every couple months that seem like they're going to groundbreak and destroy the entire industry. But in my opinion, and I would say it's kind of an expert opinion as we have been doing this for 5 years now.
Listen up!
I believe that ChatGPT will not beat Amazon FBA, and that Amazon FBA will actually outlive the era of ChatGPT. And it's something that if you learn this skill and learn how to run this business, you will not have your job or income taken away by this AI tool. So as most of you know, ChatGPT is a tool that everybody is using for different things, such as copywriting, sending emails, job descriptions, literally a million different things. It's literally taking the job of lawyers who go to school for 7 years, and it, for myself, has pumped out a couple of contracts that have taken 5 minutes to write, and it's like $30 a month to have this software, compared to it would probably cost me $500 to $1,000 to have a lawyer write the same contract at like $250 to $300 an hour. This tool is huge. However, I have not found that many use cases for this tool for Amazon FBA. You've seen a couple of our videos like how to find suppliers using ChatGPT, or how to find products using ChatGPT, or really just raw trying to utilize this tool to work for Amazon FBA. However, after trying this for multiple hours at a time and also a bunch of different ways, I have now realized that Amazon FBA will outlive ChatGPT, and here's why. First is the relationships piece of Amazon FBA, and specifically Amazon FBA Wholesale. Amazon FBA Wholesale is built 100% on relationships. You have relationships with your freight companies who pick up your stuff, with your suppliers who you're buying from, with your sales reps for the suppliers, and the ways to make them money. This little tool is not going to be able to replace you calling up your sales rep and sending them flowers, or sending them a bottle of wine, or telling them, hey, what can I buy from you to make you better commission this month? Or hey, what are you waiting to get rid of that your boss is trying to push down your throat to sell? Doing things like that are going to help your business exponentially. And the fact of the matter is, ChatGPT is not going to take your role in that area of this business. The second thing that I don't think ChatGPT can take over is actually reading Keepa Charts. There's a ton of things that we do to read Keepa Charts that we're looking at, whether there's opportunity buys, Amazon going out of stock, what price point we could buy it at to break even, what is our likelihood of making profit, can we sell at break even and recoup our losses, all the different things that we monitor whether or not a certain product is a good buy based off of Keepa Charts. ChatGPT can't read those charts, and most of the time it's pulling data from 2 years before. That information is really not valuable when doing Amazon FBA, because you want to look at like the past 3 to 6 months of a SKU to see if it's good for Amazon or not. Being that ChatGPT is behind using older data, and also it can't really read these charts like the way we want it to, this skill of actually learning how to read Keepa Charts and how to look for opportunity buys within Amazon FBA is not takeable by ChatGPT. Therefore, this is another reason why this skill is going to outlive this new software or AI or whatever you want to call it, because learning how to read these charts and learning how to use them to your advantage is kind of going to break the internet in the sense that you're not going to be able to be taken over by the robot for your buying decisions for Amazon FBA. The next reason that Amazon FBA is going to outlive ChatGPT is for finding profitable inventory. I've tried to use ChatGPT-4 to find me profitable inventory, and it can give me some basics of like go on Alibaba or check out these websites like Walmart, Target, Big Lots, stuff like that. However, it can't scan over ASINs and pull which SKU is good. Even other tools that aren't really necessarily AI, like Scan Unlimited and those tracking softwares, can never do better than you can when sourcing for profitable inventory. Therefore, if you learn how to buy low and sell high on Amazon and how to source profitable inventory, this AI is not going to take your income for a really long time, and who knows if it ever will actually be able to source for you and take away either your skill or a VA's skill that you train. The fourth reason that ChatGPT is not going to take over Amazon FBA is the simple fact of prepping. Yes, you can outsource prep to prep centers or have it sent in-house or do it yourself. The software is not going to be able to actually prep and sticker the units for you. Yeah, there probably will be robots that can prep inventory eventually, but most of us are not at the level where we could spend $100,000 on a single piece of machinery like that to be able to do something like that. So for prepping this business, it's going to have to touch goods down in your warehouse, in another warehouse, and it's never going to be just all virtual. The days of virtual selling on Amazon with like drop shipping or sending items from Alibaba are kind of over. You still can get away with sending items from Alibaba, but that's a completely different business model. You need to have goods touch down in the United States before they go into Amazon. You're always going to either need to utilize a prep center or your own facility to actually prep and ship your Amazon inventory into the FBA fulfillment centers. The last thing that I want to bring up as to why Amazon FBA will outlive ChatGPT is the ever-changing Amazon guidelines. Amazon is constantly updating their fees, their regulations, their terms of service, and all these different things for sellers in real time, probably every few weeks to a month, or at least every few months. And ChatGPT is years behind on the data that it's pulling from the internet. Therefore, it's not going to be able to keep up with Amazon changing every 3 months on their fulfillment structure fees or changing on this or that. And you're going to constantly be trying to catch up or utilizing old data. That is not the best thing, because in this business, you need the real-time data as to what's happening with your inventory right now. And it's not going to work being 2 years behind or something like that. Although this tool can be super helpful when building your Amazon FBA business to try and find suppliers or try and, come up with different ideas or stuff like that, it's never going to replace the fact that learning how to source and bring on inventory and building relationships and all the stuff that we've covered in this video needs to be done by a person and can't be done by some software, at least not now. So I still think this business is worth trying out, learning the skills and actually grinding out for years to come, because there is 3 to 5 years plus to make money with Amazon FBA, and it's not really going anywhere. And your skill is not going to be taken over by a $30 a month software. So it's worth investing yourself into something like this so you can keep up with the curve and not hop into the same thing that everybody else is doing, trying to make money with the AI and doing the bare minimum. It's just not going to work, and they're not going to keep up with us. That wraps it up for this video about how Amazon FBA will outlive ChatGPT. I know it's something different and probably goes against 90% of the videos about this software that are going on now, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for your business.